Hello. Good evening, everybody. How are you doing this fine evening? I'm doing well, and I hope you're doing well as well. We have a lot to cover today because I wanted to talk about different kind of things that we normally do, and would love for you all to join in, of course. Let's have a look what we are going to cover. I've installed a new app called Blitzit. I have some fancy animations going on, and Blitzit helps me to it's actually a productivity app that helps you manage your tasks. And if we start Blitzit now, we can go over the things that we're doing actually for today. I've planned to work, and let's see if we can zoom in just a little. I don't know if we can, so that will be a nice thing. But I can mention what I want to cover today. I want to look at the AI generation for custom post types or dynamic data. It is a new thing within JetEngine. I have, last week, Brendan mentioned there is a command UI alternative called Turbo Admin, which is much more affordable. But though it has some different kind of functionality for you available, so not everything is there. I also want to take a look at GenerateBlocks version 2. It's not the pro version, but it's the free version. Let's see how different it is. I also had someone reach out to me, Tony, and thank you for reaching out, about the Ajax Search plugin. He created one, and he would love me to share it with you guys. I also have some Apple Notch updates, and want to go over the main topic for today, and it's creating an API into Bricks, where we started off last week, but we didn't get it to work. So let's try if we can get it work today. So we're going to blitz it, and we're going to start now with the AI generation. So let's open this one up, and let's change the size of this window. So there we go. So if you didn't know, JetEngine has a new dynamic data generator, and it's created it to make it easier to create dynamic data. And I've experimented just a little bit with it, and it looks amazing. So let's see what they have. If you go into your CrocoBlock account and you scroll a little bit down, you see beta releases. Any beta release or beta, I don't know how you pronounce it. You have the option to download the latest version. It will be one of the next versions, and this allows you to create the AI thing. So if we go to plugins, you see that I have JetEngine installed, and all the way below we see Website Builder. Now, if you want to build a website, you have the custom post types, and it can be very tedious. Let me give you an example. You have to think of all the little small details that you need to add in. I think Dave had a very good one. I will just use this example. And he created a custom post type or dynamic data to make it possible to create recipes. And as you can see here, you have recipes where you can add the recipes and select the meal types. And you also have access to the recipes author. Now, this takes a lot of knowledge before you understand how to create that, and CrocoBlock wants to simplify that process. And you will start off by telling what website we are building. So we're building a recipe website with food for everybody, and it tastes awesome. Now here on the right hand side, you see already that there are some things that you need to consider. You need to describe the purpose of the websites in 1 or 2 sentences, describe the main functionality, the actual parts that you need, for example, the filter or the relationships, etc. And we also need to understand that the website structure builder can't set up profiles and create forms. And so we need to keep that in mind. We can click preview model, and then we see how the data will look, what we have created. And we can then review the suggested model and make some tweaks if needed. We can then click regenerate, and then you have something new. Nothing will be saved until you say create website model. So we'll keep that in mind. So let's start out with creating our model, I guess. So recipe website with food for everybody, and it tastes awesome. I guess that's beautiful, right? And then we describe the specific functionality that we need. So we need a recipe with the amount of servings. Hey Max, how are you doing? I hope you're doing fine this evening, and thank you for joining. It's lovely that you're here. We need a recipe with amount of servings. Let's see, and ingredients. Ingredients. We need to be able to adjust the ingredients to the amount of servings. I don't know if this is possible, but let's see. The recipe follows a step guide with pictures, titles. Hey, dear skating choreographer. I'm doing fine. How are you doing? How nice of you to join as well, Jimmy. It's unfortunate that we can't meet at WordCamp NL. So we are 5 minutes in, and I hear a sign. I didn't expect that, so I was a little bit startled. The recipe follows a step-by-step guide with pictures, titles, and what you need to do. I also always love to know what kind of ingredients are needed for this step. Show the ingredients needed for this step. Hey Dave, how are you? Oh, take your time. You need to get well adjusted before you do too much stuff. There should be a relationship field. Relationship with the recipe author, which contains a picture, title, and picture name, perhaps. A bit bumped, we'll be missing it, yeah. But yeah, we'll definitely meet soon, Jimmy, don't worry. Which contains a picture, name, and a link to the website. Ooh, just within the maximum prompt length. Prompt. And here it says the prompt is too long. Now, I see, and I'm too lazy, so we're going to ask Copilot, make this shorter, but keep the essence. So there we go. This is way more serving and adjustable ingredients, step-by-step guide with pictures and titles, pictures, explanations and titles, ingredients and instructions for each step. Yeah. Details, other details with a picture, name, website link. So that should be it. Let's preview what it does. That's why I have Edge installed. This is the reason why, because I just can use another AI to create a prompt that we can use. You're used to AI requests of 60 monthly quota. Oh, so It's a very good thing to know that you have 60 requests per month. Now, I'm on the lifestyle plan of JetEngine. So I've paid a little bit more, but then I at least know what the quota is for creating a model. Let's see. Yeah, you're saying this, but as I was looking at the prompt length, it didn't reach the length. But let's see what it created. So in here we have the custom post types, we have the recipes. What kind of core functionality will it be using? We'll be using the title, the editor, and the thumbnail. Then we have the taxonomies, cuisine. Now I didn't mention that, but I think this is very good. You can select it. It is Greek or French or whatsoever, and a meal type. Maybe allergies should also be a step in there or something. Then you have a meta field of recipe where you have servings, ingredients, and steps, both of which are repeated. So this is a very nice thing. Dave, by the way, I took your recipe thing as an example for this to build. And for author, we'll be using the core feature of title, and the meta fields of author will be the picture and the website that you can build in there, having a media and text. You can also use it as a CCT, which is most likely my preferred way of working with meta fields, especially if there is a lot, because then you can what's it called? Have a very clean database and will be faster loading for each page. Next, there's a relationship. So there will be a relationship between the author and recipe, one to many. So one author could have, each author item can have many related recipes. Yeah, each recipe can only have one author. Yeah, that sounds fair. And then for filters, we can filter on serving. It's a select filter with a meta field of servings. So this all seems okay. Maybe you would like to add something else. I don't think we can do this, but at least this is a concept I can use, and we can now just create what we need. All described entities will be physically created on my website. Ooh, this is awesome. So now we have the model, and everything has been added. As you can see, here's our recipe, and here is our author. Now, if we add I think I don't need anything else. So we see the model. Let's call it recipe update. And will it be saved somewhere or no? Oh, we see here previously created, and we have recipe, and there we can see other things that we need to do. Now, if you go to recipe and we add a new recipe, we see that we have access to the servings, the ingredients, and steps. And if we open up a step, it's empty. So that's a thing that we still need to work, that JetEngine needs to work on, I guess. Because the empty steps doesn't make really much sense. But it's a very nice way that you can have your servings ready, your ingredients, and everything already set up. And it took me less than 50 minutes to do this. So it's a very good way to just get started. Oh, you also have some kind of meal types, so that's put in there. And for the cuisine, there's also some examples for the cuisine. So this is awesome. And if we look at the author and we create a new author, and this is, for example, Lex. Let's see if we have a nice image. An image of a mushroom. Why shouldn't we? Tag is our review. And we don't have anything on there. And if we add a new recipe, we can say mushroom. Servings 1. But we don't have the ingredients. Now we can adjust it, so that's always nice. Yeah, so indeed, the sub-items aren't added, which isn't that bad. I don't know where we should do that. Should we do that in the post types, or should we do that in the model so that we can update the model? You're forgetting something. Doesn't seem author to recipe servings. And in here, you go to the post type that you've created. In here, we have steps, and you can add your repeater fields that the AI forgot, so it's not that hard. It's a very nice way to just set up, right? And let's see if we can need something consistent, but that looks good. This will be a media, and then we add a new one of step name. I'm just trying to fill it out a little bit, and description. And then we can update the post type. And if we look into our recipes and we'll add a new one, we can see that we can add steps. And in here we can choose, mushroom again. We can say step name, and we can add a description. So JetEngine AI is a very great way to just get started with the dynamic data, but you should take into mind that this is still a beta version, so there will be improvements. And as we saw during this segment, we saw that these steps weren't added. Overall, I'm very excited when JetEngine releases this in 3.6, and I hope you are excited as well. Hey, hello, brother. We're looking into AI creation with JetEngine. So it did the large part of creating dynamic data inside WordPress. So that's very nice. Hey, Todor, how are you doing? Nice of you to join as well. So that's it for this segment. Look at that. We're all done with this section, and it's saying to me that we have done it well. So that's a very nice gamification kind of thing. So well done, Blitzed, as well. Let's see. So I will recommend to play around with JetEngine AI, the website builder. There's a maximum quota of 60 usage per month, so you need to be wary of that, and that sometimes some things are missing, but it's in the beta version, so that is good enough for now. I will see myself using it definitely in the future. I think this is a very awesome way of using CrocoBlock, using AI inside of WordPress by creating dynamic data, so that the boring stuff like creating database connections doesn't need to be done by us. Maybe Dave likes it or Mark likes it, but for me, it just needs to be there, and then I can fill in the content and then can work on the designs. So a very nice thing. And perhaps soon there will be a Black Friday deal for CrocoBlock, so stay tuned for that. So that's awesome. Need some food. Yeah, I really loved how simple it was, actually. I didn't expect it, and it was quite accurate, if you ask me, with creating the basic stuff. There was some things missing, but yeah, it's nice. It's nice to see that this is working as it did. What do you guys think? Perfect timing. I enjoy my meal well. Nice. On using data. Base listing. What's base listing? Nice. So there's an example of how you can use the data as well. That's nice. So you already have some kind of component or template available. I, of course, would use Brixbuilder to build this out. Let's see what we can do next. Yeah, I don't need... Thank you. I've done a great job, apparently. We go to the next one. Pause. And open up Turbo. That's awesome. Or was it by accident? I don't know. Let's close this one. Why did it open Turbo? I put it in here, and now it opened the tabs of. That's awesome. I love Blitzit. Never used it before. What's your productivity tools, guys? What's your favorite ones? Last week I used this one, Magic plugins one. It was the checklist, and can be used inside of WordPress. Ooh, and there are prices already. €9 for $9 for one license, $10.29 unlimited for just the checklist. For now, I think this doesn't add a lot of functionality, so I don't know if this is a very good pricing. Hey, Ross. Nice. Yeah, we're going to Pomodoro. Yeah, oh, Pomodoro timer. Yeah, I can see that. Thank you for joining, Ross. It's nice here. He's the creator of Turbo Admin, what we're going to talk about in the next section. I'm trying to all on TickTick for productivity and tasks. Oh, nice. On TickTick, I have heard it. TickTick, let's see. TickTick. It also has some kind of gamification, right? It looks nice. Ooh, fancy. What I miss? Ah, Jonathan, you already missed our first section of today, and it was for the JetEngine. We got it done in 50 minutes, actually. I was very pleased. Let me know if you like these kinds of things, by the way, guys. I like to do this more often, that we... just like Theo from YouTube does it. I thought it was a very exciting thing to do. Let's see if we can find him. Theo. GG. Like he does on his live streams. And he goes over some segments and then repurpose them in a... in a video, so I also want to do that. Like some cooking recipes. Nice. Nice. Thanks, Max, for pointing it out. I'm curious to see how well. Don't leave. I try my best. I have seen your video, by the way, Dave. I recommend everybody to look at this well. Let's open it up. Dave Dan. Wait, it's Dave Dev, right? Dave Dev or Dave Dansu. There we go. This one is about command UI, and Dave, you definitely should cover all the command palettes as well. So let's see. And this is Turbo Admin. So we're going to talk about that and see a little bit about the differences. I've looked into the video from Dave Dan and also looked at Turbo Admin, and there are some differences, but the basic things are quite similar, and I really like that. Let's see. So you're just in time for this segment. Let's see. So there we are. Take on opinions. It's similar but different. Yeah, it's very much true, Ross. I agree with that. And it has some similar. Have you looked at Command UI yourself? If not, I can hook you up with a demo page that you can look into if you'd like to. And if you don't, then it's fine as well. Love to help out. I already have access to it, so why the hell not? Let's see. We're going to just cover it, I guess. Just talk about it a little bit of Turbo Admin. same but different. Nice. Only see the videos. Yeah. So if you would like to play with it, let me know. Then I can set you up with a licensed WordPress environment. I can play around with it. There's just maybe there are some things in there that you are thinking about. Well, that's something that I can add as well. All right, let's see. We have Command UI. in here with Turbo Admin, so should be fine. Let's see how we can do this. If you're in the WordPress space, you might come across Command UI. Command UI is something similar like the Spotlight Finder in Apple or the Windows key in Windows. And then you can type in and search on anything on anywhere. If you want to open an app, you can find it there. If you want to open something else, you can find it there as well, at least on Apple. Now, Command UI has created something similar, but people are not certain of the pricing, and I found a more affordable alternate version. So let's have a look. And this is Command UI. And if we look in here, we see that, let's zoom in a little bit, and this is Command UI. And we can see in here that it is similar looking like the Command UI or the Spotlight feature from Mac. And if we scroll down a little bit, you see an example of how it will look. So we can see that you can open it up and then you can change the pages. It's very easy to use. So if we go in here and we press, for example, posts, we can go to our post and we immediately open all the posts that we have. We can also go press a shortcut. For example, we can press GT and opens up the shortcut to any page that is already available. So if we want to go to post, you can also click on it and we can create a new post instantly. Now, if we are in the editor, you can see the benefit of Command UI. We can open it up. We can go to, for instance, we need another plugin, search the repository, and we want to install Elementor. We can press it and press install and activate to install directly from the editor without leaving it. So this is a really, really nice enhancement. But the biggest debate that I've seen so far is the pricing. If we look at the pricing, you can pay $49 a year for it, and then you can activate it on 5 sites. And you're not allowed to use this on client sites. So that's a very good thing to take into account. The freelancer tier will be $99 a year. Then you grandfathered in for the lifetime license and you can use it on the client sites because you have 50 sites you could use it on. The biggest, and for $199, you get 150 sites. But for a much more affordable pricing, you can have Turbo Admin. I mean, if you look at their website, you can try Turbo Admin for free. Now, I've gone ahead and purchased it because I've seen that it is already available since 2021. And there are some updates that's been there. What is the difference between Turbo Admin and between Command UI? The main difference is that this is a browser extension, so can be used on any website. And the Command UI is just a plugin that you need to install. So it can be a security liability, which isn't the case for Turbo Admin. And the price, here's the price, $35 for 6 browsers and unlimited websites, one-time fee. And the creator of this is already amazing. He's very transparent on how Turbo Admin works, and it is, let's see, part of this, and his name is Ross, and he created it. It's very easy to use and use very similar. If we look at how this works, I've installed it in here. It's a very tiny icon. I hope my settings can be seen because I have a very big screen. You have some modifiers, so you can say when the Turbo Admin will show up. I've put it on Control-Alt-X because it's on one side of my keyboard. If we look at here, we have Control-Alt-X. So that's very near each other. You also have some other options to disable the full screen block, automated block editor welcome screen that will be removed, that you don't see welcome to Gutenberg every time you open it up. That you can put it in the admin bar. So if you can see and we refresh this page, it should be in the admin bar. Well, I guess this is the demo effect. You need to press save settings, right? And if we refresh it now, there we have it. There we have our command palette as well, fixed in the settings. And then we have all kinds of other settings, but the main attraction is this one. If I set it up as Ctrl-Alt-X, and it opens up a kind of similar way of working. Just like Command UI, you can open up all the things and you can search for posts. So if we go for lorem ipsum, you can see that everything from pages to posts will be searched. I guess recipes will also be searched, but let's test it out, because I don't know. Does it work with this? Yeah, you need to press save, thanks. Oh, no, was Command UI, but that is sold out. Yeah. Let's add any new posts. Nice. Lipsum. And let's add a few servings. Ah, damn, I forgot to set this one to play. It's fine. Let's see. I've just added a recipe to see if we can also find recipes. So if we are going to look for this one and we're going to search for Lipsum, we have our recipe in there. So that's nice. And if we say nice, it will also find a recipe. We can open it up. And here's the thing that I just wanted to have an adjustment. I also asked Ross for this one, if it's just possible to open it directly in my favorite builder, if I'm using Elementor, Gutenberg, or whatsoever, because that's the reason why I want to change my my things in here. That would be lovely. Maybe sometime in the future, not now. Also, if we would like to go to CrokerBlock settings, you can do the same thing. So the basic things are there. Now here's where they are different. If we want to install plugins, you can't directly install plugins from this UI. Why does it matter? Because we need to go to add a new plugin and then we need to search in here. So it would be nice. And Command UI, let's see, does allow you to install plugins. Now, is that a very big thing? I don't think so, because you need to refresh your whole WordPress experience before it works. But that's I think the main thing that is different between those UIs. And the UI itself is also different, of course. Because if we look at here, we see a very different looking UI. And the shortcuts are also very nice, that you can just add, search for a post type just by pressing P and then T one after each other. So those are just nice enhancements. The difference in pricing doesn't make sense to forgo the basic things. I think we can. I think it doesn't matter. I think it doesn't matter if we are using one or the other. So for me, Turbo Admin would make much more sense from a price point of view. And also, Ross is a very nice guy. I've talked to him on X just a little bit, but I just love, look at the snail. It is a reference to Turbo. And if you don't know Turbo, Turbo is a movie. Those kind of geeky kind of things, I just love it. Let's see here. I can't update the plugin anymore. Does it make sense to have a plugin? Could you add more functionality to Turbo Admin if there was a plugin that would send information and data in there? I don't know. But yeah, that's it. That's the difference for me, at least for Turbo Admin and for Command UI. And for the price point, I think Turbo Admin is a way better value. You can also search for recipes really quick. If you type it correctly, recipe, and then you say nice. So I hope this gives you an idea what the differences is between Command UI and Turbo Admin for the price point, like I said. So I hope that this gives you a good understanding what the difference is between Command UI and Turbo Admin. Like I said, from the price point perspective, Turbo Admin makes much more sense because you have the basic functionality that you would expect to just easily go through your WordPress dashboard. And TurboAdmin solves that already for $35. I mean, it's insane that he keeps it that cheap, but it's like he said on his website, it's his side project and he's doing it for fun, not to really make money. So if you consider Command UI, think it's way too expensive, please go for TurboAdmin because it's a way more affordable option for you. And like Max points out, the security is a point as well. You don't have to install another plugin that can be your security risk for you. The Chrome extension is much more safer, and if the Chrome extension somehow has a security vulnerability, then Google will catch it and will say to the author, you need to fix this. So yeah. Ross, I really love the TurboAdmin is just sick. I need to go to through the chats. There's a lot of things. I've only seen video. Thanks. No, I didn't make it. It's Ross, but yeah, I see that Dave already says it. Oh no, the Command UI not even. Don't know who. Thanks, letting me know. Sort out. Yeah, they're all sold out. That's true. A lot of the things are sold out. I didn't mention that. They're all sold out. Currently, all the plans are sold out, so you can't buy them and will be available, I guess, for an increased pricing on the 15th of November. So you also need to wait if you want to use Command UI. Now, TurboAdmin is available for you for $35 and you don't have to wait. So that's a thing to consider as well. Thank you for saying that. Well, only the online client side, yeah. This is what I had as a discussion with Dave last week as well. We discussed that why would you use 50 sites? I can see that you need to, gotta take a sip by the way, that you need it for the care plan. Then I can make sense that you want it for 50 sites, but for me, as a hobbyist, I create a few sites a year, and then for 5 sites, I only use it. But then if you see that the 1 year plan, it is just that expensive. I'm going through the chat, so please, I will be catching up at a certain point, but I'm not there yet. You need to save. Yeah, I forgot that one. Number 9 was Command UI. Yeah. Sandbox site. And it's unfortunate that I can't send. You can try it out, Jonathan, if you didn't know. I can send the link in the description, but in the thingy, by the way, in the chat. Should be. Yeah, I definitely agree, Max. Ross, if you're seeing this, if you ask $99 for this extension, people will buy it. So you can triple your income. You're welcome. Yeah, it's a yearly subscription. It's one-time payment. It's integrated with more things. Nice. To be fair, yeah, that's true. It's only with bricks, but I can see that in the future they will add Elementor in there and that sort of things. So it's the same but lower price. Sorry, I've distracted. Thursday add a plugin. Love the snail. Nice. Turbo the snail. Companion plugin. Yeah. That's nice. One question. Do the arrow keys work when you search? Yeah. I remember Jen said there are some accessibility issues. For me, it worked fine on keyboard, but I don't know for maybe other keyboard. So yeah, one's of Google Chrome. I don't know which one, but TurboAdmin doesn't have integration with bricks yet. And Command UI does have integration with bricks. Now, I also know that Ross was talking about integrating bricks inside the extension. So at a certain point, there will be a way for you to edit in bricks as well. I need to work on accessibility. Okay. Arrow keys work though. Yeah. Security as well. Yes, it's Chrome, so Command UI works for everyone on a site. TurboAdmin works for, yeah, one person, but all sites, yeah. Bring a lot of trust to me. Yeah. I thought it was a Notepad plugin. Sorry. It's fine, Jonathan. I said it was something similar to Command UI, but you didn't know that Command UI was similar to a plugin for that, I guess, right? Let's see. CP time. So a shortcut inside Bricks for like, but cheaper. What? Jonathan, could you please explain what you're talking about? I really don't understand. This has been real push for me to improve, but I've always known accessibility one issue that needs work. Ross, I don't know how you developed it, but if it's with anything that I can help with, I'm an ex-front-end developer, but I don't know which language this is made. Not inside Bricks, but inside WPA. Is on plans at builders? Yeah. Oh, well, I didn't realize it's so popular. Yeah. And the fun thing, Russ, is that the Bricks builder people are really pushing for a lot of things. So they are making a difference, to be fair. Let's also check this because we have had this segment now. Nice. We're on a roll, baby. Look at that Simon clapping for me. And let's take a little break. I'll take a risk. I get it. Yeah, what do you guys think of Turbo Admin? I love the reference. I can also look into what he shared on X. That we need to go to notifications. I don't know, Ross, by the way, if you would like me to share, so I won't. Keep on rolling. So what is the next thing? It's GenerateBlocks. Yeah, it's the free version. So let's open that one up. I've only looked into the free version because I don't have the pay plan, and Dave already gave some very nice tips to have a look at it, to see if we can have a purchased version, a creator license. So I will be, asking that for next week. You're welcome, Ross. It's just such an amazing tool. We should thank you for opening up this tool to be used by everybody. And please, if you like to, you can for certain increase pricing, because although I think it's relatively simple to create, because I was also thinking, is it just getting all the information from the sidebar? And it is. I don't know how it is saved. I don't know how it can be disinfected. So it's really nice. It jumped, still got it. Nice. Ross is, it didn't jump, by the way, Jonathan. If you put in your tax, VAT, whatsoever, you get it for less. I should have an affiliate link next time, I guess. Also really interested to see how other people use WordPress outside of my bubble. I have to go. Have a good night, Ross, and thank you for joining. Do you have a task manager app on the left of your screen? Yes. Yeah. This is a task manager app. It's called Blitzit. Let's see. We can open it up. And I just want to use this to create some structure in the live stream and do something similar that Theo does. And now I want this to be visible, that I know which section ends when. Maybe in the future I will do this more efficiently. But yeah, I bought it when it was just introduced. I really like how it looks and how easy it is. It also integrates with Notion, so that's nice. And also with Google Calendar, and the other ones will be added at some point as well. So can recommend. Yeah, that's what I said. And Ross, you deserve much more shout outs about the app, because yeah, it's just amazing. It's just these kinds of things I really love, just like Blitzit, but also like Touch Panel, right? It's like 14 euros. You buy it and then you have a Stream Deck on your phone. I mean, How is that possible for that much money? Yeah, I also think the Blitzit app looks very nice. It's created by the guys of Glorify. Now it doesn't sound as a very good name, but they created a design tool as well. When it first came out, I bought it and I was like, yeah, maybe I use it, maybe I don't. Didn't want to pay for Canva. Oh, there's a lifetime license deal already also available for this one. Perhaps maybe I can do this next time. Let's allow me in. And this is like a Canva alternative. They just introduced AI generation for images, and I used it to create my assets before I had Figma. For instance, my thumbnails. And they are a design-led company, so they're design first. So that's so awesome. Do you have a company where design is more important than as well as it is to create a nice working application technically? So no, I really love this. So can recommend. It's just they opened up this one again. So if you're looking for a Canva alternative for $97, wow, you should consider Canva. You should consider, Glorify. I will add it to here as well. Touch Portal, yeah, nice. My main question I have is, what kind of integrations do people want with Bricks? Just open the post in Bricks. So I don't have it installed right here, but when I press Ctrl-Alt-X and I want to look at my posts and, for instance, look for Lorm, you have to post now, and I want to open it in Bricks. You don't have a way to do that very quickly. So you press Edit, and then you edit in Gutenberg. Now this is created in Gutenberg, but yeah. You see, time will tell, Ross. With macros too. Nice. I didn't know. Need to set it up with my keyword. So yeah, Glorify, a Canva alternative. Very, very affordable. I can't believe they do this again. It's such a good deal. Maybe we can try it out next time. Let's see. Next thing on the task list. So massive WP e-commerce site, great for looking what you want to look for. Yeah, yeah. It's a very easy search. Yeah, that's true. I can't create examples right here. Perhaps. I don't know. I expect it works with things like WooCommerce. We can try that one out. Add a new plugin. I don't know if Fake Press can also be used to create products. So let's see. But for blog websites, most definitely. It's just your search. Just like you use on Windows, when you press the Windows key, it opens up. And if you search for something like, I don't know, League of Legends, because I play that sometimes, you type in League and you quickly find it instead of having to go through all your menu to find it. And the same thing goes for here. So if we want to find a post, we can search, or maybe we can do page as an example. A page, and we want to find our about page. And there we have our about page. On the website at work, we have a lot of pages and a lot of sub pages, and then this is very hard. Yeah, Glorify is like Canva. Yeah, very, very similar. It doesn't have all the features like Canva, but you have a canvas where you can create things. You have shapes that you can use. It looks maybe a little bit in between Canva. You can also open up libraries and then have templates. And in templates, you have product templates, hero images, and all kind of things you can select, even mockups. And if you create, select a mockup, here we go. There's your mockup. A nice paper, a watch, and this looks like a nice black and gray desk layout. On LCD, yes. For $97, so would recommend. Let's see. What can we do next? We can do the generate blocks thing. Have you guys looked into GenerateBlocks? I've looked at it just a little bit. Do they have free features? You only receive access when you paid. I don't know. Never tried. See, oh, play for free. There's a big button there. Now I don't know what's possible in here. But Todor, if you want to have a look at it, just let me know. Then we can look at it tomorrow, perhaps, because we will be speaking again. Dave, I guess guessing blocks. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. You have also AI images. They've just added it. So I'm really curious. Leonardo Phoenix. So they have added Leonardo.ai. We can add a prompt. A picture of Taggies looking at a live stream of WordPress. And we generate an image. Can I also zoom into the UI? Yes. Look at that. This is you guys looking at the live stream with the WordPress logo. Oh no. It's Canva, but don't like it. The 30 month, a month, I think it is. Yeah. It's something to consider. I have something called Figma as a design tool. I am a designer, so a web designer. And this was my alternative. Yeah, they just made it so much better. A 3D render. Yeah, this is just awesome. Right, I don't want to take too much time of that. And let's go to the next segment. Let's see. So we're going to talk about GenerateBlocks. It has a 2.0 alpha, and I've looked into the free version. I mean, if we compare it to GreenShift already, GreenShift has way more features. It's insane how much value GreenShift is giving away for free. Like, no. Think of getting Affinity. Yeah, I also have Affinity as well. But the difference from Affinity and Figma is, of course, the design features. UI design in Figma is... it's insane. I've Affinity as well, but I've never used it because, yeah, there was no reason to use it, to be fair. It is cheaper though, right? Let's see. A lot to learn, I must say, yeah. It's a whole new world outside of WordPress as well. Let's see. You can try it for 6 months. That you forget that you have it and use it all the time. I don't know. I don't know what the current pricing is. But yeah, there's a good, very good, good one too. Design tool. Here in LTD. Without the pro version of GenerateBlocks, you can't use their class system, among other things, I believe. Yeah, that's true. I've already taken a look at it. So let's try to get this segment rolling. I've planned to cover the basic stuff at least for 10 minutes, but I don't know if I will use it in the end, because I don't have a lot of experience with GenerateBlocks itself, to be fair. Big Mouse Craze good. Yeah. I also have, yeah, I understand, Tudor. You're a web designer, so of course you like it. Let's start it, fire this puppy up. And there we have GenerateBlocks. So if you didn't know already, GenerateBlocks has a new version available. It's called GenerateBlocks 2.0, and it's available in beta. And we're going to take a look at it. So this is the page. We can share it in the description down below as well, where you can download the GenerateBlocks 2.0 Alpha 1 version for free, and you also have a Pro version. Now there's some differences between those two, but those aren't really apparent in this section, in this on this page. Would love to see a table of comparison, what kind of new things are available, but I couldn't find it very quickly. So I've never worked with GenerateBlocks before, but I've worked with other Gutenberg editors and just wanted to try this out as well. Currently, one of my favorite ones, GreenShift, by the way, if you would like to know. But as you can see, I've installed it in here, and inside of the settings, there are not much of things you can set, but I guess this is what you need by default. And if we add a, let's just go crazy and add a new page. Let's see what we can do. We don't need the presets. And in here, we have the JetEngine blocks, which we can ignore. And here are the GenerateBlocks that are available. So what is new from my understanding is the grid block, and that you have very lot of control of what kind of grids are in there. Also, what's new is the tag, that you can change the tags, and we can add all kinds of things inside of the grids. So in the container, for example, we can add a heading and a text field and that sort of things. I see that didn't add inside the container, so let's change that. And what I really like is how this looks quite similar to the Greenlight project. But one thing it already has available are dynamic data. And if we open up dynamic tags and look into it, we see that we have a post title available. And we can set for a specific post or for a current post. And we select a current specific post. We can select a lot of things. We can select the posts, the pages, JetEngine things, and recipes. And so that was a very nice surprise. The dynamic data is already available by default in GenerateBlocks, which isn't available in most of the other tools. Then you have to pay an extra. One thing that's also very new is Insta, so you can search. So if we search, for example, for text, we are able to select a text color. And what I really like is they can set some kind of hover statement. So if you go into, where was it? No, damn it. I thought it was in here as well. You can set hover state. Yeah. When we press the more option, you have the ability to also select the hover and focus. And when we select the hover and focus, you can change the color of this text. We go to typography and we go to, for example, green. And when we hover on this, you see that the color changes to green. And this is a very nice way to get everything in there. That's also a very nice overview. You can see everything that's available, and when you open in the hub, you have a lot of options available, and it's really powerful if you ask me, just out of the box. Now, one thing is missing from the free version compared to the Pro version is to have access to the global classes, which I can see for most people doesn't matter, but for me as a ex-front-end dev, it disturbs me that that is already only available in the Pro version, but it's what it is. So it's really easy to add those, And it's also really easy to make a grid. You can also change the grid. Let's have a look. How do you change the grid actually? Do you do it in layout? Yeah. Grid template columns. You can create another grid in there. Sizing. I don't know. How do you change? Here. You can set. But those are predefined. And I guess you can set it any way you would like to. Let's see. Thanks for joining, Jonathan, by the way. Self-LCD for GenerateBlocks, but I'm not sure if I want to. Yeah, I get that one. And that's what discouraged me at the time. I was hoping for an LTD for GenerateBlocks. And now we need to bundled version. Yeah. Ooh, something happened there. What more can I say? Now, sometimes you don't have everything set. So there's a way to filter all the options available. So you can set it to hide empty controls. And when you do that, everything that's not set by you will be hidden. When I press this one and I filter everything that has it's empty, then you only see the ones that are used by you. So that's a very nice option to have. That you don't need to go through everything and to find the options that you've changed, but you see all the options available. And if we now press publish and we preview the page, we see that there's something missing. And the reason is quite simple, because the post title isn't added. So if we add a post title and go back to the page again to see the preview, we see hello, and when we hover, you have the hover effect. This isn't available by default. So I think GenerateBlocks is a really easy, nice tool actually to be used. You know, it seems like inspired by Apple. Nice. So although I've never used GenerateBlocks before, I think it's a really great tool to be used. The nice additions and the nice UI is looking very clean and has a lot of Gutenberg aesthetics in there. One thing that I find awkward, but also great, you have to pick and choose, right? You have to either pay another plugin for the dynamic content. Like GreenShift doesn't have the dynamic content added by default, but it does have the class system in there, and GenerateBlocks does have the dynamic content available right out of the gate, but doesn't allow you to add global classes. So you have to pick one of the other, but you can also go to premium versions, to pro versions, and then you have everything available for you. So that's something to consider. I don't think I will be making this in a video, by the way. But we finished another tasks. I'm still trying this out. What do you guys think? How can we? I want to simplify a little bit my live streaming and my content creation as well. And I thought that this could be one of the things. We just need to do it a few times. I guess the first few videos that Theo tried this weren't going spectacular as well. Need to run. Thanks for joining, Max. See you next time. See you next time. Let's see. So we've covered that one. And now the last plugin. And then we go to the main event. 1 hour already in. Whew, all right. So 3 is a little bit already left again. Thanks, Max. It's called Blitzit. It's Max, Mark, I mean. Oh, damn it. It's this tool. And yeah, I bought it a while back, and it's very nice task manager. It was nice. Yeah, my screen share was, yeah, I it's distracting me a little bit. I do agree, it's neat. What is neat? The calendar kind thing. The whole every time we can make it smaller if I have correctly. Let's take a break. We can also do it like this. Is this better? See, we can overlay it on the website, or maybe the other side, because most of the things are not very interesting. Then we could do something like that, or maybe at the bottom somewhere. It doesn't go over my task, so that's too bad. I think definitely saves you time by streaming and recording. Yeah, thanks, Odo. I hope this can be something to be to be consistent doing in the future as well. Discussing some new things in WordPress field, especially plugins or unknown tools or WordPress productivity kind of things, like Glorify and like this Blitzit kind of thing. Yeah, it's really awesome. It's what I specifically like about this is because it's created by a design-led person. So the person is very designerish and just wants to create amazing looking stuff. And boy, do they deliver. It's just awesome. Just like Edge. Edge is also very good. So for the next segment, we'll be talking about a plugin. Plugins. There we go. The Ajax Search plugin. This is actually a bit of funny story because someone in the Facebook group of Green Shift, I talked to him a few times, and he suddenly said, I've created a Ajax Search plugin that people can use. Now, I don't know how much goes into security and that sort of things, but I want to help out a fellow if I can. So let's see. How do we start this? Maybe we just start, right? The Blitz thingy is looking great for productivity. Just like a timer. Yeah, it's nice. Let's go to the next segment. So the Ajax Search. So if you're looking for a way to add a Ajax Search on your website for free, then I have the nicest plugin for you. It's created by someone that is very fan of GreenShift, and I've met it. I've speak to him via Facebook a few times, and he shared with me that he has an amazing tool. Now you can get the plugin. Now you can get the plugin on this website. I will share it in the description down below. And it allows you to create a Ajax search form. Now, to install it, you go to plugins and install like any other plugin. I've already installed it, as you can see here, for the T-search. And then you can set up some certain settings. For example, if you want the bar only to display on a certain page and where to display it, you can also select what kind of types of recipes and what kind of post types it will search. It will search through post, pages, media, and that sort of things. It also can search through taxonomies and also some custom fields if you'd like to. And this is how it looks. Now, I think the design can be improved. I think something is messing up the design right now, but it gives you at least a little bit of example. I will send it to the person that made this. And if we type in here lorem, that we have all our pages that have lorem in there. So we can open it, and if we look in here, we have lorem in there as well. And this is a very nice, very easy way of getting Ajax Search on your website. Now, the tool has just one little extra. If you press the Thunderbolt, perhaps the icon can be changed in the future, we can have text to speech. So everything I say now, it has been added to the search bar, which I never knew was possible. So if we search for lorem, let's see, should also be some kind of indication. That would be nice. Lorem. And there we have lorem. So the first voice search works, but there's a little bit lacking of indication that it works. It is fetching data, that it has heard you. So that would be lovely if there's some kind of feedback in there. And then we can open up the pages. So if you're looking for a very affordable and actually just free, I can't imagine this to be free, plugin for Ajax Search, then I really can recommend this one. It is from a not very well-known developer, but it's something to consider if you want to add a simple Ajax form field inside of your website. So that was the section already. Done. And let's pause this a little bit. Some feedback would be nice. The timer would be great for my live speed builds. Nice, yeah. You can have it. Blessed thing. Sure. Oh, pretty picture. Yeah, it's a nice picture. It's default by in WordPress, so also nice. Once can you remove the speech option? There isn't a setting for that, but yeah, quite possibly I can ask him to be removed if that's something people would like to. But it also doesn't do anything when you don't press the button. So that's fine as well, I guess. Yeah, and that's actually it for the segments. Let's have a quick look at what I've also been working on the Apple Notch menu, because it's my first product launch. I haven't been in WordPress for years. Yeah. It is nice. So here's the Apple Notch, and there's some anomalies happening here. I don't know why. But if we scroll down and scroll up, you see there's just a tiny bit of bounce happening. Boop. I changed the animations to be using from transitions to animation. So now we can have more granular control, fine detail control over how the animations are working. I'm very pleased with that one. So that's the update that I've done now. And to be fair, it's more work than it should be actually. But yeah, it's what it is, right? I just love working on those things. And if we go to nav and we go to CSS, you see that here are all the animations added. So this is the selector for the navigation background. And then I say, all right, I want to animate bounce with an ease out. And it should be 300 milliseconds and then forward. So when it ends, it stays like that. And here we bounce from a width of 100% to 110%, so it goes a little bit outwards and then it goes back in. And here we do the reverse, so it's nice. Now this one took me like 5 minutes to set up. All right, a little bit more. Let's be honest, Lex. Be honest with yourself. It's not bad if it takes more time. And the same goes for the letters. They will stay big a little bit and then move into place. So now we have a more granular control over that. And that's something I love. And I removed the animation thingies in here. Just add delays. And the next thing will be to add a drop-down menu. But yeah, love how this works. Also added that you scroll down and then it moves inwards, and when you scroll up, it moves outwards, and when you hover it, you move outwards. Because the reason is when you're scrolling, then you don't need to view the navigation, but if you scroll up, quite possibly you intend to go to the navigation, right? It's a lot of fun playing with it. And now for the main attraction, peak content. Thanks. The main attraction will be trying to recreate a thingy. Then we need to add a plugin, and then we can set this one to done. Next tasks, and I've planned an hour for this one, but I guess it will be 45 minutes. And let's add code snippets, because that one is free, so we can easily install it. Let's put on some music. And let's see if we can create the plugin. Now, we've already started it last week. Let me not share my screen. No, where's Jimmy? It's nice of you to join. We have this one, but I don't know. We already have a starting version, but I don't know. Let's see, where's my notepad? Come on, open it up. So this is what we created previous time. And I don't know what the issue is. I guess it isn't finished. You called this. So let's ask it nicely, right? This is the base plugin. At least Dave doesn't take over, so that's nice. It's already improvement from last week, I guess. It's the base of the plugin. I want a API to Bricks plugin. Code snippet. Let's change it to code snippet. Code snippet. API to Bricks code snippet. So I can use any API requests and detail and find it in Bricks conditions and what's called data, I guess. Yeah, of course. Like when you stop talking, I'll put it down. Thanks. Usually I've set it actually on this, so possibly last week I did set it too hard. So there we have our. Now we also need to install Bricks in here. Let's see if we have one running that we can experiment on. Don't want to experiment on the playground, I guess. And here's test dev. Let's see if we have it installed. How's the sound now, brother? Congrats, by the way. Let's see. Now this one's for Superblocks. Here we have Bricks installed. But yeah, this is actually the playground. It's a little bit limiter on the music. Yeah. I've just put the dB values a little bit down, so should be good as well. Let's go to Codebox. Did we add it in here previous time? No, we didn't. So where the frick did I put it? Should we add a new one? Let's do that real quick. A little bit louder, all right. A little bit softer, I guess. No, thank you, brother, for letting me know. Let's see. So now we have these. Let's install, because now we have bricks, and that's the one that I need actually. Code snippets, snippets, Roinky. Install now. Come on, install and activate. And then we can go to code snippets. We have the tool, why not use it, right? Snippets, add new. New. We have all separate things. Damn it. Can you make it a easy install plugin? I really don't want to be bothered with this. Oh no, separate things. Yeah, yeah, he's going all the time. I'll take. Yeah, you should definitely do that, especially for the pricing. I don't think you will. Maybe if Turbo keeps living, I don't think I will be renewing it at all. With it, I mean Command UI, unless there's something really awesome. What is this all? Oh, damn it. Can we make a zip file me to install it on my WordPress website? There's no way that I can download it easy. Damn it. How did Mark do it? Mark Zemensky. Let's see. Let's copy this. Let's just make the exact thing that it says that it needs. And file explorer. File. Let's see. And we go there. Now this is the big advantage of having a very big screen. You can easily set it side by side. Let's go to downloads. As new folder, Bricks integration. Add a new folder. Assets. And oh, can just as well do this in VS Code. Don't I have VS Code installed? Yes, I do. Let's remove this one. File. Open folder. Downloads. Bricks integration. And the biggest I trust of this is we need to do a folder. No, not in there. Can we just move it? The biggest downside of this is that we can't upload zip files, if I remember correctly from the previous time. So that would be a challenge. Admin.css. And then we add admin.js. And inside the... Here we do add an index. .php. You don't have to validate, that's fine. README. And then we add another file that's called readme.txt. Oh yeah, it should be all caps, right? README, README, README. There we go. Paste in the README file, and that should work. For index, we copy only this, include. It doesn't have the end tag of the PHP, so I wonder if this will work. Because you always need to end it like that. Oh, it does work like that. And then we add this. Copy everything inside. Damn it. Copy each file and contents. Yeah, we can see the structure. Initialize the plugin class. So there needs to be another file with this name. Doesn't look like it's in the parent. Move admin. So those are already there. So we again copy the contents, paste it in here. Again, no closing. Is that something new that you don't have to close it? And then we copy all the JavaScript in here. Again, I don't think this is complete. And then we add CSS. And let's upload this, because we're crazy. not for real, actually. Let's compress this to zip. Plugins. And let's add a new plugin. Upload, choose Wix API, and install now. And let's activate. Oh, critical error. Nice. Oh, damn it. Can we adjust a setting? Tools. Export as. And this is the reason why you always test this on a demo website. That when it fails, it doesn't matter. I thought we also could change the settings in here. Code editor. Web-based editor. Available and free plan. Oh, look at that. We already have a editor. Let's go to our config. And where's the debug flag? Set this to true. Let me save this. There we have it. Now we can actually copy and paste our debugs in here. Please fix this error. Let's see what it does. Oh, by the way, you watched new season of Kane yet? No. I want to watch it. Yeah, I haven't watched it. There are two things that I want to watch that are on my to watch list. There's one is Deadpool and Wolverine. It's now out on Disney Plus, so I get it I have to watch it, of course. And the other one's Arcane. I already see a sick amount of memes happening, so I know it's very interesting to see. My cousin has been watching it. It's even... What? Dave? Oh, Dave, what are you doing? You really need to watch it. It's epic, alright. But I heard that it takes 3 weeks before it releases completely, so maybe I will be watching something else first and then go watch this as well. Let's see. Now, this is the advantage when you are not reliant on your WordPress website. Does that mean that everything is not working? Yeah, that's too bad. So we can go into our plugin like this, and then we can just open this one up. Oh, InstaWP. This is just amazing. Oh, now we can change this with our failed code. Can make mistakes. Hit the maximum length. Damn it. This is very annoying. And now I have to start again a new chat. So let's open it up there. Paste that in. Fix this error. Woohoo! There we go again. It's visual. Nice. You've seen them both. I'm jealous, brother. Oh, this is so nice that you can just open the editor in here. But there's also a VS Code plugin for you if you need to do some code adjustments. I mean, it happens from time to time that you need to change something, and having this available, it's just amazing. Check Arcane out tomorrow, hopefully. Dave, don't worry about it, but yeah, it is very awesome. It's actually made by people from League of Legends, so if you're into League of Legends, you're probably going to like that one as well. Let's see, are you done yet? This one is the stock one. Method and the initialize plugin. Yeah, so we need to copy this. And let's see if we can add it in here. Oh, here's also some initialization. Let's save and let's see what it says now. Fix this error. Limit. Yeah, that's always the thing, right? Let's see how far we can get. This is how you use AI to create something, right? That you would like to have. I don't know if Mark is in there. I should watch his live stream or his video about creating some kind of API to Bricks thing that he created. Maybe we can reuse it. What are amazing tools that you guys have used lately? There we go. And let's save. And refresh the page. expires, so that's a good thing. At least now our thing is working. All right, I said too much. Let's see. Templates, admin page, PHP. So there's something missing. Let's add it in there. Next error. So we need to create another template. Luckily we can we do that in here as well? Admin templates, correct folder structure. Templates, admin pages. So I guess we need to add a new folder. The name was templates. Folder, templates. Nice. Any tools? I don't think. All right. Re-download it. So on Mondays, if you'd like to join, let me know, because we're just playing ARAM and we're all bad. At least I am very bad. So if you'd like to join, let me know. Let's add a new file. It's called admin page. Let's copy this. There we go. That should be the PHP. Yes. Then we also need to... The assets is empty. Oh, there it is. Just a little slow. Admin. Copy everything over. And open this up. There we go. And let's see what happens. There we go. This looks nice. Now we can use a GET request. So what was it called? Web request test. There was a webhook.site. That was the thing that I needed. Open a new tab. So we can use this webhook to test it out. And in here we have a key that we can use. Like ID 12. And then we can add another one. We can add headers. So that's nice. Body authorization. Ooh, this looks fancy. And then you can hit save. Name of the API, webhook. .site. It does save it. And then we can load it. But load action doesn't do anything. So now we need to redo it. Send. And it looks like it gets a response, so that's really awesome. And does it mean that it is registered in Bricks as well? If we hit save. So then we can at least do... Ooh, this is already getting me excited. I don't know if you can tell. Did we create our first Claude AI plugin? It's all rave. This also looks very nice. see that there's nothing sent with it, so the query strings are empty. And so let's see if we can test me at pyramids of 12 body form data raw. No, yeah, it can be raw authorization or token. So there's the token and over send. Now, or again, send a webhook. It doesn't have any query strings added, so I wonder if this works well. Let's also see if it is added to the dynamic data. Author, archive terms, query, count, advanced. It doesn't look like it. It doesn't have a name, I guess. Webhook. You'll probably add key after. I don't see anything that's remotely similar to what we need. Can we find it perhaps in conditions? It doesn't look like that. Dynamic data. And then we can use dynamic data in conditions at least. So we need to ask Claude to improve this. When pressing load doesn't fetch the information. API. What's this? Controls. I don't know what happened, but but we're back. Then we have the request. Form data. Click on delete. And suddenly everything is gone. I guess we've gone over our the amount of text that we can add. So could we add it as a project? Because I don't feel like API to bricks to have to do this time and time again. Add content, so we can upload from device. Add content, upload from device, index, upload from device. We can't open this. Add content, upload from device. Oh, 2 times the same one doesn't really make sense. Assets, CSS. CSS, yeah, and that should be everything that we need. but this isn't the latest version. Oh, damn it. So we need to add it in here as well. So let's copy this one. And let's copy in the admin page. Then we need to add a new one in assets. Besides assets, there should be a new folder called templates. And inside templates, we want a new file called admin pages. Admin dash pages PHP. And then we copy everything that's in here. And this is our CSS. We can just copy that in. Save. Make sure that is the latest version. And then we need to remove everything and add the contents again. Can we do this by? Nope. Oh, why do they make it so hard? So we need that one. Then we have at least the latest one. We need that one. Templates. Admin.js. And add the last one, admin CSS. So this is the basic ones. Can we... How can we help? Is a plugin to make an API request available in Bricks Builder and dynamic data. I'm jumping off. All right. We'll see if I'm still alive, Dave. Thank you for watching and joining. A plugin to make an API request available in Bricks Builder. API data. JSON data available. Returned. JSON data available in Bricks Builder. And data need to be able to save a API requests. And determine what kind of dynamic there should be available from the requests. Let's keep it as is. And then we go back to projects. Then we have our projects. And can we use our project? There we go. When pressing load, the previous API, previous saved API request isn't loading. Secondly, it isn't available in the Bricks Builder by make selection and those need some more information before you can create this plugin. And what we're actually doing is telling it to do something for us. Enhanced Bricks API integration. Enhance. The query string isn't also sent, so we should have added that inside our prompts as well, but it's what it is. Let's copy this. Then we have to copy it on 2 places, so I will set this on the sidebar. On my second screen, so I don't need to bother you with everything that I'm doing, because I'm just copy and pasting it. The rest of the existing code. Oh. Oh, so this needs to be added. But where do I put this? To get working, all you need to do with the advanced version that includes the new API and improved integration update. I mean, main changes is how it works. All right, nice. So this will be added to our existing code. Did I select everything? Yeah. And we need to add it to our class. So let's do it like this. Boom, baby. Go into our integration, paste this in, and then the admin.js. And we need to copy this. And paste this in our document. I don't know where. Where do we need to paste this? I don't think it matters, actually. Let's save, delete, and fetch. There we go. Let's go in here, go to our assets, JS, admin. Open. Why doesn't it open? Oh, there it is. It got angry. Let's save that one. And let's refresh the plugin page. There we go. Now if we hit load, it still doesn't load. Can we delete? Yes, we can delete, so that's already one thing. The other thing is to add it. So we copy this one. Hello world. Send. This is the response. We have one webhook, but the query strings are not sent. It's what it is, raw content. Yeah, it's literally nothing. Headers, body raw. Hello world. Send again. It is nice that the basics at least is working. We don't see anything working for our headers. There we at least we do have headers. Hello world, so we can set those kind of things. That's always nice. Now if I hit save, and say webhook. It saves it. Still doesn't load it. See if we have some kind of error going on in our console log. Perhaps we can refresh this. On caught. All right. I can just copy this. That's very nice. It doesn't do anything, by the way. Template listener. Nice that just adjusts everything for me. A lot of things going on. Have you ever used something like AI to create a plugin or something? Because I haven't. Let's see. Can open this up. It works. Nope, not yet. Could give it a try. Fixed JavaScript. Oh, within a container class. Should already be based. Alright, so it should be fine, I guess. Voice access. Alright. Let's go to in our JavaScript. Yeah, JavaScript needs to be changed. Still has some things not working. Tab switching. Also could be just a bricks kind of thing. Now we can just say that we need to still it doesn't load when I hit the load button. Let's see what it does. I've debugged a lot of it. Yeah, I can imagine that a lot of errors are still in there. Let's see what at this line. Let's see what it does, because I think this looks nice that we can have a nice integration API management, that we can set what kind of API request it is, the URL of the request. Then we have an easy way to add our parameters, headers, body, and authorization. And then we can see if it works. So we get a response, and then we can save it. And then we see it saved. Perhaps this should be on a separate page. I think that would be nicer. So you have an overview. or this should be on the left side, just showing the name and the URL. I don't think the method is important. And when you press it, that it loads the API for you, so that you have one side all the saved APIs, and on the other side you can change the integration. Let's see. Key change made. Also make sure your HTML template has the correct data attributes. Let's see if we can change this. So in our template, now we have to wait, and we can just copy this one. Ooh. Enhanced, add this new method, save, generate ideas. Load, should see debug message. Is this just a new function? Public trans construct. Do we have a public trans construct right now? It looks very messy. Save as assets. What's happened here? Number function. This does look like the PHP file. So let's close this one as well. Open up the admin page. Let's reload because I don't think the editor is working. So those two should be open. Ah, now it's working. Here we have the construct. So now we have to change things. Add this one. Oh. Copy. So the load API endpoint wasn't there. And this is stored. Add admin menu. So this is load. And they put it nicely above saved. Save API endpoint. Save API endpoint. So you have a new function. There's also some things added here, I guess. At least some comments. So we need to change this function. Here we have the API endpoint. And this is the test. Which I don't think needs changing, but let's humor the AI. Ooh. Test. Here we have test. And next one's prepare request. Prepare. It's called request args. Oh, there we are. So here we have somewhere the request arguments, and it calls a function. Leave API endpoint, delete, get API conditions. And it's here. Let's just replace this private function. And let's see, 9 minutes left. So let's hope that this works. Handle body data. So we need to find the request data on body. Request. Ooh. Request. No results, so that's a new one. So that should be it. Did I change everything? The last one isn't in a correct file. Should be in here. Extract. Handle the body, and then we also need to change the JavaScript. Initialize. Load API. So we need to change the top, I guess. Tabs. Save. Does it have something like load? Reload. Something in here? Nothing. We can add, just add it. Let's refresh. Ooh. Error occurred. Fix the class structure methods organization, a proper PHP syntax. There are seeing some code outside of proper method definitions. So I guess I did a wrong copy pasting. Now that would be nice if we can just download this really easy, right? And plugins. Can we just download? There we go. What did it download now? Didn't download anything. Can zip it up. Doesn't really looks like it's working. All right, I'm tired. I'm done. Let's see if we can go to my latest chat and copy in the fix. In this one. Let's see if the error is gone. Not allowed to access. That's fine. All right. All right, let's just use this as a starting point for next live stream because, yeah, we have some kind of interface. We have the params, the default things that we need for an API. We have them in there. We have a way to send requests and get requests. And yeah, the only next thing is to load the API keys, but also see them inside of Bricks. So we'll be working on that the next time. Thank you for joining, Jimmy. Take care. Have a nice evening. Love that you were here, and nice to see you next time as well. Just try it one more time. Hello world. If we hit save, webhook, and refresh it, still there. That's neat. Let's make this reserved for now. Remove this one for today. Yeah, Todor, thank you for joining, and we'll speak tomorrow. Have a nice evening, everybody, and we'll see you on the next live stream. Keep designing. I have to close everything and then press awkwardly the M broadcast